Hello to ho, YouTube fam. This is your ever so gracious host of Simon Gunny Media. Mike Justin coming up in your face. Episode 412 of Game Time, I think. It's been some months since I looked at this, guys. But that's right, we back. You seen it. You heard it. We back up in here. Playing Donkey Kong Country 3. The third installment of the Donkey Kong Country series for the Super Nintendo. The Return of the Jedi of the trilogy, the Karate Kid Part 3, the Last Crusade, if you will. Anywho, we're going to start this new file. It's hot as shit in my apartment right now. Hoping everything looks and sounds okay. I got my fan running in the background. Yeah. We're about 12 days in on a summer break, and I got nothing but time to kill, guys. So we're gonna... Oh god, how's the alphabet work? There we go. Try to ban this out relatively quickly. NJS. There we go, and that's it. Alright. So, thank you guys for clicking the video. Hope you guys are doing alright. Know what y'all are doing for summer break. Me, I'm sweating my ass off. Hanging out, that's about it. So this time our friend Dixie Kong is returning from the sequel, Diddy's Kong Quest, and she's going to be joined by a new Kong, which you guys will see if you don't know already. So a lot of returning elements in this game. We got Wrinkly Kong right here to save our game for us. She's taking on aerobics in her old age. That's good for her. I can relate. I'm 40 years old and I'm barely flexible anymore, so nuts to you, Wrinkly Kong. Then we're going to Funky's Rentals. There's like a bunch of shit you gotta do before you can start the game. It's really funky. He kind of upgrades your boats and things here. So this is Kiddy Kong right here, the newest addition. Probably the biggest downside to this game. If you know, you know. His humongous body can smash through floors. So we're going to take our motorboat. That's the first mode of transportation we have. And then we'll upgrade it as we go. So we're in the northern Kremisphere right now. So if you remember from the second game, we were on first game was Donkey Kong Island. And then now, in part 2, we were on Kremling Island. And now we're on the northern Kremisphere, which... I'm not sure where this game takes place, but... it's a very cool game, very cool game. Probably not one of... probably not the best received, I would say, among fans. But nevertheless, it's got its flaws, but it's got its good points too. So anyhow, we're going to get started. See how we do. I'm not going to go for 100% completion this time. Because again, this game is hard as shit to get 103%. So I'm going to kind of get secrets as I remember them. Sorry off the bat. Can throw Kitty onto the floor and break shit. Yeah, break stuff. So, per Mike Justin formula, we're going to try to do a world per episode. Keep it relatively short. But we're just going to have fun with it. It's a good game. And like I said, the secrets to hero coins, I'll get them just kind of as I can remember them off the top of my head. So yeah, Kiddy Kong is he's a toddler, although he's probably the size of Donkey Kong, if not bigger. And I think he was really hit or miss among fans of the franchise at this point. Like, he's very, very, like, top heavy. And it's overall hard to control. So I mean, he's doofy, he's fun, but man, this control-wise, he's very clunky. So it's one of our new animal buddies. Ah, there we go. Ellie the elephant. Alright, so far, off to a good start. Door stop dash. I almost read that as DoorDash. So in like a mill this time, or some sort of like old factory. He's such a doof. Can't get over his goofy face. But look how big like his upper body is compared to like his lower body. He's like all fucking arms, like legs. It's so tiny. He's just so weird to control in this game. I feel like he's even worse than Donkey Kong was. I feel like Donkey Kong in the first game, his weight was more equally distributed, you know what I mean? Whereas Kitty, he's just like all bulk on top and like nothing on bottom. Look how he runs. Oh my god. But all in all, the game still feels like a Donkey Kong Country game. A lot of returning elements from the first two games. Very much has like a nature versus industry type of vibe going on. You'll see in later levels of the game. I remember how to fucking shoot these barrels out. I recently sold my 8-bit do controller, but since summer break has started and I got a shit ton of free time, I bought a new 2-pack of Super Nintendo controllers off Amazon. So far they work just fine. But I'm eyeballing an N64 controller next, maybe. Ugh. So I do want to hit up some more N64 games on my OpenMU emulator. Oh, nice. It's weird too, like I erased the OpenMU app since I didn't use it for a while. And when I reinstalled it, it had all my game ROMs that were loaded on there previously already saved on there. So I didn't have to like re-download a bunch of games. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah. So I've been sitting on this game for a long time. I already got a thumbnail banged out for YouTube, so that's all good to go. I do have a Pokemon Red randomizer Nuzlocke that I'm going to try to tackle sometime soon, if not after this. Again, I've got the overlay done for that, the ROM's all ready to go, so we just got to just bang it out. Hope my fucking photo booth ad doesn't glitch. I actually recorded this a day or two ago, this first area, and I deleted it for a couple reasons. One, the commentary was just super hit or miss. It was just very clumsy. And you could tell I hadn't been doing this for like months on end. It's probably been like at least 6 months since I uploaded anything. And so I deleted it, I said fuck it. And plus my camera's set up. I tried to record on my phone just for a little bit better quality. And the quality was good. And it was like super rinky-dink, my setup though. I had my phone propped against, it was like my nightlight that I have on my table there, and then that was leaned up against a coffee can just to keep it, you know, upright. So, kind of an archaic setup, very low tech. But it worked out as far as recording. But then when I went to edit it in iMovie, somewhere again, like the audio and the video got out of sync. So I thought, I'll just can it. This wasn't my best work to begin with. So I sat on it a couple days, and I decided to try it this morning. It's like 8:15. Trying to do this before it gets too hot, because my place gets fucking sweltering this time of year. We're like June 10th right now. We got out of school late May for summer break. So I've definitely been wanting to record some games for a while. But we'll see how the setup works out when I edit this. I thought it'd be easier just to record on the computer. You know, have all apps going kind of at the same time. Even though there is some time a delay when I'm on my phone recording. I have to upload or load the gaming app and then get like my settings in place and everything. So it is always a little bit of like syncing out of sync with the video and audio, but probably easier to try to do this all like in house, so to speak, on the computer. Skid row. So graphically, this game has a lot of really cool areas. It's like a very diverse mix of like regions and areas. So you've got snow levels, you've got like factory warehouse levels, you've got the water levels, which will be coming up. Fuck out of here, bitch. Got, said the factory levels, right? Yeah, those are coming up in one area. It's like all factories. I can get in there. Whoa. You gotta kill this guy. Oh, motherfucker. Like that about a bitch. Alright, so we didn't get the coin there. This is going to be a fun romp. I'm trying to kind of ease my way back into commentating gameplay. But I guess our QOTD, what's your favorite installment in the Donkey Kong Country franchise? I feel like mine go in order as they release 1, 2, and 3. Like, even though some people probably say Part 2 is their favorite. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Is this to kill the baddies too, or find the coin? I wasn't even reading. Oh, gotta love the classic Kremlin sound effects. Alright, so try not to die. This is the game of life right there, try not to die. So we're rocking with some lives already, dude. Alright. So yeah, we're rocking through this first area. Of course, you have the boss fight at every area. You're back in the dark factory here. The sawmill, where the fuck this was. Was this a flour mill at one point? Yeah, this one's weird too, with these animal buddies. I feel like some of the animal buddies in this third game too are kind of like hit or miss with people. Like Ellie the elephant here really doesn't serve much purpose. She can suck things up with her trunk. I know that, but she'll need to use that later on. And again, in the third game too, some of the level gimmicks were like really just like out there. And like really kind of stressful to do because they were so like blatant, like you had to do this to move on throughout the level. In this one you can see there's like mice running under the lamps, and you know the old stereotype that elephants are afraid of mice. So if Ellie runs under the lamp and sees a mouse, she runs. Like, see if I can do it here. It's hard to time it. But basically, if you see a mouse under the lamp, you're gonna like run away and freak out. So you have to kill them before you can go through the light. So it's very specific things you have to do, and some of the things you have to do to advance through the level get really like tedious. I think some people didn't like that about this game. Oh, I almost died there. So you have to keep going back and forth for barrels. Kill that guy. And it tells you in bananas you have to hold the Y button to suck the thing towards you. Yeah, she right there. She freaked out and she jumped. She ran back. So Ellie's not like overly useful. Definitely not my favorite animal buddy. Oh, you son of a bitch. Really? And sometimes it's hard to like position yourself to do things. There we go. Got the G, like a G. I think here. Nah, I can't. I think there's a barrel. So this have to like go back constantly for things. That's what gets like mildly inconvenient. There's one gone. Ugh. There you go. So bear coins are kind of like banana coins in what part 2 was. And then, speaking of banana coins, you come here to Swanky's Sideshow. Swanky has fallen on hard times. He had his own game show to now he's become a carny. So these are games you can play for like bananas, coins. So we're not gonna play any games. He's like sitting in a barrel too. Trying to like pass through the text. There we go. So that's if you want extra banana coins or bananas. You can just play the games there. One's like a tossing game, like you hit targets with a ball against Cranky Kong. So now we come to the boss of the first area. We got Belch's Barn. Oh, I love the alliteration. So this boss is kind of fun too. I like this design. Belch is basically a giant barrel that belches at you. What you gotta do is smash the barrels, toss the bugs in his mouth, and he burps, and the force of which knocks him back. So you gotta basically knock him off the edge before he knocks you off. Look at his fucking bloodshot eyes. That thing is wild. So it looks like... Oh. Yeah, sometimes Kitty's throwing too is a little bit too high. You gotta really be specific. But I think that should do it. And then, there you go. You get a bonus coin. Which you get 15 of those, you can unlock the Lost World. So that's also something else that came from part 2. That's pretty much it for that area. Pretty straightforward. Alright guys, so Lake Orangatanga is done and dusted. We're going to go on to Kremwood Forest next time around. It's good to be back. Thank you all for tuning in to Simon Gunny Media. Home of a bunch of random ass nerd shit in no particular order. If you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe for the vibe. You know where to find me. You got my number. Be a part of that Noti Squad if you want to stay up to date with my frequent uploads. Because I am the king of consistency. Anyway, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Like always, stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe, stay cool. My Justin's going to be signing out, guys. Till the next one. Peace.